So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Doppelgang. Now we're going to have 3 copies of all of our lands, and that is going to be enough for lethal. Just for the Sandman to swing in. How sick is that? Ladies and gentlemages, welcome back to another episode with Manaman, and today's juicer is Simic Ramp. That is right. So Simic Ramp, I wanted to kind of an excuse to just like ramp up into a bunch of land and just cast some huge fun doppelgangs, but let's put a little bit of a spin on it. We are just going to be ramping up as we are kind of like a Simic Dragon theme, but what I really want to establish is the Sandman, because this card is so fun. I cannot believe how much fun I'm having with this card. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. It can't be blocked with creatures 2 or less, so it can't really be easily chump blocked. But for 5, you can return this card and another land from the graveyard tapped. So it's just like a recurring threat, and unless you exile it, this thing is going to beat your head in. I'm only running 2 because it is legendary, but you're going to be able to find it pretty easily with the Icetill Explorer. There's nothing too fancy about this deck. We are just being like, we're just ramping up. In the early game, we do have a little bit of like, disruption. We are going to be running a full 4 Dispelling Exhales, as we do have 8 dragons here. Ugin, is kind of a dragon, but technically does not count for our Dispelling Exhale, but we do like the Ugin as we just need some like big crazy top end. I will say the Bloomvine Regent has been absolutely wonderful. Not only most of the time is like grabbing a land relevant, most of the time is it's not usually a moot point that it's like the cultivate where you get the land ramped and then you also get one into your hand. That hasn't been a moot point at all. Most of the time you're going to make use of it. Then you're going to go in for like a doppelgang. Being able to copy our dragons is wonderful because both Marang River Regent and Bloomvine Regent, excuse me, are, well, they're not legendary, and then you're going to gain a bunch of life too, so the doppelgang works very, very well with them. Everything in the early game is a little bit more simple. I am running Mazemind Tome because with Ugin, I think you have a little bit extra upside. You might even want to kick this up to 3. I will note that if you have Vacuum in like games 2 and 3, that could be something else, but if you go for Ugin's ultimate, you want to make sure that you at least have a few colorless, so you can cast Ugin himself again, and then a Tome if you hit the -11. So maybe you kick this up to 3. I haven't really noticed that. If you already have Ugin's -11, you probably won anyway, but it has happened quite a bit. So other than that, it's very simple. We're going to have like a little bit of interaction. Of course, we have Consult the Star Charts, and then this card literally finishes games. Ugin and Doppelgang can too as well. If you have Doppelgang, you always want to copy a Restless Vinestalk because that is kind of a win condition by default. You can copy a bunch of regions to gain a bunch of life, but a lot of the times you're going to be smashing your opponent's head in with like a 22-22 unblockable Sandman. And that's the plan, Keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Pedro Herrera 84. How are we doing here? This looks pretty good. Despite the 2 doppelgangs, I'm only running 2 doppelgangs, but this could get a little sketchy. I don't really want to see 2 in my opening hand, but I need you by my side. You know what? I do kind of want to get down the exhale, but you know what? I'm just going to go for the Tome. If we're playing against Golgari, I don't think their 3-drops are that bad. Their 3-drops shouldn't be like that scary, so. Wow, look at the people here on Twitch. What's wrong with the people on Twitch? How's life? Alright, let's go for Scry. I'm not sure. Fabled Passage, probably, I mean, it is a land, so. Yeah, sure, I guess so. Not first. Yeah. Alright, let's chuck you out here. Now we've got the flexibility of going in for a counter spell, so that's nice. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but Ann Ato. Do you have an untapped GG account? I do have an untapped account, but I keep it private. I do keep it private, my friend, and that is only because, yeah, I guess. I keep it private only because I don't like when people make fun of my record, because if my deck's too bad, they're like, "Oh my gosh." So I keep it on private, but if you want to know anything, I mean, I'll tell you. Alright, 2 minutes is not nearly enough these days. How's life? You gotta be quicker. You gotta be quicker, baby. I don't really want to Doppelgang for... Gosh, just Doppelgang in my opening hand is really kind of bugging me, but that's okay. If this is Kavaro, we do have Disdainful Strokes in the side. It is Anton? Oh, Anton. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, do you need like a certain deck list or something? I'd be glad to give it to you. My untapped thing is on private, though. That's what she says? Alright, this actually isn't that bad. Like, realistically, not horrible, right? Let's go ahead and just take our draw. Ugin, love you, Ugin. Fabled Passage. I have a feeling this is Kavaro, so... Adam, how you doing here? Yes, we're playing some Doppelgang Simic Ramp. With a little... It's kind of like... It's like very dragon-oriented. I don't know if y'all remember. Do y'all remember the Almighty Imrith Desert Doom? I feel like this was the perfect sleeves for us. Vestige, huh? Because on Tab, you give it for how many walkers in the so it's really easy. I think you can, if you can find, here, do the exclamation point. Oh, you're on YouTube. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're on YouTube. Okay. Here, let me see if I can give you the deck information, Anton. I'll try and find it for you here. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Copy link, and I can give it to you here. Let me know if that link works for you, my friend. I just posted a link. It should work, hopefully. Do I want to just slam down a Marang River Regent? I mean, what's like my other option here? I could just like use it to draw, but if I do that, then they just get to destroy the Marang. So like, I don't know if that's really worth it. So maybe we go 1, 2, 3 and hold up Flood Maw. Alright, Doppelgang for a mighty one. I'll kill your thing, and now I have my own thing. What's up? Not exactly how I want to be using Doppelgang, but like... I got pissed at that. That's always how it is, isn't it? It just feels like how that's exactly how it always is, Adam. Akrazi and the fine day in New York, The Gathering. Yes. Yes. Especially with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually, like, showing up. That's about right. It's about right, isn't it? It is. No, I think it is, right? I thought... somebody told me that it was, like, the, what, 4th most supported plane now or something? Alright, Esper Origins is kind of annoying, but I guess I might as well just Flood Maw. Not in love with this interaction here, but there's no telling that if we top deck a land here, so. I think I have to rip this just in case we top deck like counterspell. And then we also have access to like lands. I don't really think the Flood Maw is doing much right now. Yeah, Flood Maw is kind of a little underwhelming right now, wouldn't you say? Yeah, let's get rid of that. And there's not really much else to do at the moment, so I guess I'll Fabled Passage, crack it open now just so that we can go for the Bloomvine. We definitely want the islands, just because the Bloomvine grabs the forests. Alright, I think we're pretty ramped up here, huh? Vestige, how you doing? 5th most supported. That was you, Akrazi. I gotcha. Ravnica's still number 1, hanging on by a thread. Just because of what? Like, Karlov Manor. Dominaria has no chance of losing a spot. Wait, did you not even attack? Hold on, wait, what? Did you not attack? Alright, so we can get back a creature or land. There's not really a creature worth a damn in here, so I guess not. Maybe we want to take the Mistrise Village just for funsies. Yeah, I guess. We'll take the forest for a Fabled Passage, just to kind of, like, cycle through our deck quicker. Sure. I do want to see if I can get a Restless Vinestalk. That was a really good Doppelgang target. Because right now, like, what's the Ugin really doing? Not a whole lot, but... Let's go Mistrise Village. And you already know we're going to make this uncounterable. Oh yeah, baby. So Ugin is, like, kind of like a plan B. I mean, it is a Simic Dragon deck. Kind of fits the theme. And is Ugin ever, like, terrible? Not really. So I can't imagine that, like, we're in too much trouble here. Okay, we're kind of in a lot of trouble here. I kind of lied then. If we get 3, yeah. I don't even, like, want to read that. It's too depressing to read. It's so depressing to read. I would make New York the second most supported plane in all of Magic. My god. That is crushing. Can't be terrible when you're ineffable. Don't NF with me. Good old Ugin. Y'all remember, hey, be honest with me. Y'all remember this card? Imarith Desert Doom from Adventures of the Forgotten Realm. Back when Magic was, like, actually kind of Magic. Wasn't that kind of cool? Ooh, I like your style. Hey, I like your style there. I like your style, because I am also running the Sandman. I am also running the Sand... Well, the Scouring Stormsoul. Sand Soul. Alright, Icetill Explorer. One of the most annoying cards, basically, ever. I'm very sorry for this. But I have to find my... There it is! Oh, there it is! Well, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil! We found him! We found him! Let's grab Island. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna be nice and annoying. And what are we gonna do from here? I don't really know. Not totally sure, but now we have all the land in the world for a Doppelgang. I'm gonna wait for that, obviously. And then I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of the funny part about Simic. Yeah, I don't know what to do when we get this far. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna go for the Scouring Stormsoul, I know that. For the kids, you're not. Yeah, the kids nowadays will associate Magic the Gathering with New York. Isn't that kind of wild? I couldn't help but notice there was no villains in the set either. Like, there was no actual villains in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. I'm not super familiar with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but, like, aren't the bad guys, like, they could have easily made villains. So why is villain a subtype? Why is it a creature type, right? Because, like, there's no villains in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so it's like, well, then why was a villain ever even made? It's just... really goofy, honestly. Alright, this actually isn't that bad, so we're just gonna go in for our lovely Stormsoul. So, like, do I really care? Not really. That's right, baby. Let's get them out. The Scouring Stormsoul. And, of course, we're just going to get back probably a Fabled Passage, I guess? I don't know. I don't think it really matters, but... Here's what's so hilarious about this. Look how absolutely hilarious this is. What we're going to do is we're going to go for Fabled Passage. I don't know if I have a card in here yet. We do. Doppelgang. This is going to be absolutely hilarious. QQ. So how much land do we have? We have 13. What is 11? So can I go 3? 3, 6, 9, 11. Can I go 4? 4, 8, 12, 14. No, I'm one short, so I have to go 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Doppelgang, and we're just going to copy a bunch of lands. Bang, bang, bang. I'm just going to click them. I don't know. And now we're going to have 3 copies of all of our lands, and that is going to be enough for lethal. Look how many lands we have. Doppelgang our lands just for the Sandman to swing in. How sick is that? How sick is that? Let's go. First game. First game, the vision has been achieved. This is phenomenal. This is good, right? All right. Yeah, wasn't it really? Like it's not usually what you do, right? Like with Doppelgang, but just copying a bunch of lands to make the Sandman big, like, sure. All right, so this is just a graveyard deck. Let's get the Vacuum, Reclamation, I'd Stroke, I'd imagine. And Flood Maw seems useless, to be honest. I think Tome's okay. I think, is Marang good? Marang's probably alright. I'm kind of really expecting the Kavaro nonsense. If we're being real, we probably should cut some of our, like, top end here a little bit. I don't think Esper Origins is that relevant. Probably not. I kind of like the Esper Origins more for, like, the life gain. Doesn't think that's relevant right now. And probably... I guess we'll just cut an Icetill. I don't know. I'm not sure what to cut there. Oh, that is true, yeah. If this is Kavaro, like, for sure, we'll definitely go in for the Tidebinder. Probably should just preemptively do it. That is true. I probably should have done that. I'm not totally sure this is not just, like, it's probably Kavaro. I probably should have just gone in for the Tidebinder. At least I guess I have Disdainful Stroke for that. Ghost Vacuum, but yeah, we'll put the Tidebinder in on the next one, especially if we see it. Then we'll put all 2 or 3 I have in there. I'm surprised you don't have one cheeky Mossborn in there. Let's just leave them. I mean, I guess we could, but let's leave the Mossborn Hydra in the landfall deck, maybe. I mean, we probably could. Nah, let's leave it. Nah, I'm good with the Hydra. I think. Kind of awkward here with the Restless Vinestalk on the draw, but... No! No Sandman for me? Are you gonna get rid of my elf? Maybe they just cut me underneath? No, you evil fiend. There's a lot of upside in, I think, just dropping elf. If we top deck land somehow, kind of, you know, unlikely, I'd say, but we do have, like, you know, a Mazemind Tome or something like that, so pretty thin to go for elf instead of the Vinestalks. But what's the upside if we go Vinestalk? We still can't stroke anyway, so sure. Next turn, we're probably gonna hold up in the Disdainful Stroke anyway, just because they are at 4 now. And I'm still not even totally sure, like, because now that I can, I think I am just gonna ramp with the Bloomvine. I mean, what are you gonna play for 4? You can't go for Kavaro, and I'm still not even totally sure we're playing Kavaro. So let's go ahead and just ramp up with the Bloomvine here. Yeah, like, I'm not even sure this is Kavaro at this point. Should we just ramp up? Sure. Now we just hold up the Disdainful Stroke. We're all ramped up. I don't know. Can't be too bad here, right? They do have a Restless Reef, which is kind of annoying, but if they want to mill me, then I do have my lovely Sandman. We got 2 of them, so you might want to be careful there, Reef. Astrals, what's going on? So I can kick butt. We're going to try. I'm going to try just for you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go 10-0 like your Vestige land deck, but we'll definitely give it a good try here. Hollow Man and MTG win. When I get a Cool Stuff Inc. sponsorship and I have 500 concurrents when I log in every single time. How about that? Deal? Doppelgang. How much do we need here? 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need 8. That's 2 turns away from me able to Doppelgang Vinestalk and Wreath. I think it's probably okay. So in the meantime, I think I am just going to chuck out this Regent, and we're going to get a threat on the board. That's right. A threat on the board. And then next turn, we can Doppelgang our Vinestalk and the Wreath. Seems good. 250 concur. Okay, there we go. There we go. That sounds more reasonable. There we go. I guess my question is, do I block? I can't block the Wreath because they know that I want to Doppelgang it. But now I wonder, I'm like, are you going to, like, counter me now? I'm going to go ahead and attack. Maybe they flinch. We'll just see what they do here. If they don't flinch, then I'm not just going to rip off a Doppelgang, especially without a Mistrise Village here, so... You do have to be kind of careful here, though, because dropping that Vinestalk means we don't have enough blue for a Kicked Consult and a Stroke. So I'd have to be a little careful here. That's really not that bad. Sure. Give me that. Yeah, go ahead. Give me that Sandman. What are you gonna do if you give me a Sandman? Come on. All right. That's really ballsy, though. Like, just milling me. I'm like... I've shown you Sandman. I do run 2. Maybe they think that they exiled the only one I have, but I do have another one. But I couldn't help but notice that you now don't have any blue sources here. And I don't know. What was the kind of our oyster at this point? I guess we go Stormsoul. I don't know if I need a Marang if they're not going to play anything. Maybe I don't even know if I need lands anymore. We're going to have a lot of lands. I promise you, we're going to have so many lands here. It's going to be absolutely gross. They have no blue sources, so... Cute. We have 9, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it's fine. X equals 2, so 2 copies of 2 permanents. It's not really the biggest one ever, but like... 2, 4, 6, 8. We do kind of leave ourselves open after this, though. So, you know what? Let's Z that up. Z. I changed my mind. Here's a Scouring Stormsoul. And then we'll just hold up the Marang and then the Disdainful Stroke. I think this is probably at least a solid enough threat. They want to kill it, that's fine. We can just bring them back. Totally fine. Doppelgang the Reef. Yeah, that's the fun play, right? Doppelganging the Reef and, like, the Vinestalk, so we make 2 copies of both. Assassin's Trophy? Yo. Helping me ramp? You're gonna help the ramp deck ramp, and then we just get it back anyway? Kinda diabolical. We still have a Stroke. We still have the Stormsoul coming back, like... Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it, baby. They know that I have the Stroke, so whatever they have, we're just countering, so... Yep, go for it. Owie. Lumbering World Wagon, that is totally fine. I think we just win now, right? You have 11 life. Oh, it's so over. It is so over! Celine, how you doing? Is this Doppelganger? It is. It's Doppelgang, Sandman, Simic, Ramp. So, Scouring Stormsoul, ba-bam. I mean, we just have lethal enough. We just have lethal here. And then we also just have, like, with the Restless Vinestalk. Alright, let's just... They're tapped out. Vinestalk number 1. Vinestalk number 2. It's gonna be a big ouch, isn't it? Yep. GG's, baby. That's an absolute masterpiece. Sandman is so good, and we love it. It's Zemi! Alright, Zemi. This game kind of sucks. I have no green sources. I do have a counter, but, like, I think this hand kind of sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and... I guess we keep this, right? Do we need to go in for a lovely elf? Nope, no, don't get rid of that. Don't get rid of that. It's probably Marang. Yeah, I think it's Marang here. Alright, let's go. So you say, show me the power of the Bloomvine Roars. So, let's say, okay, so now we have got double Bloomvine, so that's the dilemma, right? This could be a Fenrir, but look, now I have 2 lands. Fenrir only grabs you 1 land. Now I have a land drop to actually play. And now I have Bloomvine to play on turn 5. Isn't that better? That was Fenrir, you hit ramp for 3 and then get a card draw. But that kind of, this is card draw. Kind of, indirectly. It's a land that you get into your hand, and now we have, because I'm running more regents. I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. It's the same, but no, but it's kind of not, though, because I need land specifically. Is it not? Am I crazy? Hold on, we're just facing, oh, it doesn't even matter, though. We're just facing the stupid graveyard deck. So I think we're just dead. So I guess I have to go Storm, at this point, we just go Stormsoul and then Tome, I guess. Alright, we just gotta kill you quick. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. I hate to say it. This is just the graveyard deck. If they hit their combo, they just get it, but... Bloomvine equals 1 card thin, too. That is true. I do like having the access to the forest, though. Because the Bloomvine shuffles back in. Right. I tried Fenrir in a basic deck. It felt weird. I don't know. I like the Bloomvine here. So if I went for Fenrir instead, we do get card draw if they don't kill it, but they also run into the risk of them killing it too. Alright, let me think what I want to do here. 1, 2, 3. We could just ramp up to the high heavens with the Stormsoul. I'm probably going to look for some sort of out here for the graveyard. I don't know if it's going to work. Well, I guess I don't really need a scry if I'm using the Bloomvine to ramp up. Alright, let's just ramp up for our lovely Scouring Stormsoul. And Krakatawa. We'll draw with a Tome, and then hopefully I don't get absolutely wiped off the planet of the Earth. Helper's pretty big on Fenrir too. Limp Biscuit. Keep rolling, how's life? Let's see what you got here. No Esper Origins yet. What is this? A tap land? A tap land? Ew, in this economy? In this economy? Alright, Exhale. Well, that does not work because they have caverns, so that's kind of a moot point, isn't it? Alright, so we have the Vinestalk for 5, and then we can hold up that. So I think we just... I guess we just scry. Again, this is just a different type of deck. Bloomvine, another Bloomvine. I think later in the... See, that's the 3rd Bloomvine I've seen, right? It does recycle itself, too, but... So now if I go for Bloomvine, 1, 2, 3, then we can't Vinestalk, but I don't think it really matters here because the Origins is up. They have Cavern, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I guess I just put that away then. So they can't block me here, which is nice. I wanna, so if they go in for whatever the hell. Let's just Fabled Passage here. So we're gonna hit for 7, and again, if they have the Kavaru, it just doesn't matter, like nothing matters. So instead of going in for Vinestalk, should I not just like... I don't think I'm getting in no matter what, you know what I mean? So if they, let's say they go in for you. Okay. I'm not going in Vinestalk then, I guess. I guess not. I guess I have to bring back the Scouring Stormsoul, then maybe we have like 2 Exhales or something. optimal 8-card ramp is 4... Oh, wow. That's nice. 4 Fenrir, 3 Overlord. Overlord? The green Overlord? Saren, how you doing? How you doing? Maybe I should have just, like, not cared and just, like, you know... I think I was just playing scared here. Alright, so maybe I go Vinestalk, trample through. Nice. They give me a cocky nice. So if I go Bloomvine... How much you got here? You got 8. I don't think we need the Explorer here. We go Vinestalk. It's a 5/5 with trample. If they don't all-out block... We're going to swing all and then buff the elf. And then I might have to Flood Maw something. Because we do have trample on the Vinestalk. So right now we've got unblockable 8, 13. So you probably have to all-out block the Vinestalk. Because the Vinestalk is there. So this is 8. If I Flood Maw you... You're taking 3 plus 8. That is not enough for lethal. Oh, no. Alright. Yeah, if we Flood Maul, they save on 2 damage. Or we save on 2 damage, rather. Oh, God. Looks like I'm dead. I think I was playing a little too scared here, huh? So they can go for Arden. I don't think I have any out here, right? Hold on, I guess this is a new deck I'm playing here. What? I don't think I have an out. I don't think so. I do have Vinestalk. I can Flood Maw a few times. Okay, that's actually pretty bad there. Okay. I'm probably gonna take my Stormsoul, yeah. Oh, that's lifelink too, then we're so dead. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. This is the cheesiest deck in Cheeseville. Here's the Flood Maw. No Esper. Guess we don't really need all the counter magic if they have Cavern, so it's more just about the Tidebinder than at that point, so... Yeah, we don't, no, once they gain, yeah, but like, we're dead. We're dead at them. Could go Aetherize. I think we're good here. Don't think we're gonna need Ugin for this one. We will get you to trust in Fenrir. I'm not, like, totally against Fenrir, but, like, how do you gain life, then? I think Bloomvine's, like, life gain is so relevant, right? Cheesy Expo, I hope you're having a good time. Red Star, ba-bam, ba-bam. Get me out of here. Okay, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, I think we can go one, whatchamacallit. Certainly will be a little bit awkward, that's okay. Alright, Tome, get me out. Get me out of this jam, dog. Fenrir blocking. He goes, but I thought it was card draw. I thought it was card draw. I'm just playing with you. You might be right, but I think with the exhale, that's probably like the tipping point, isn't it? Sure. It is both. It doesn't work always as both. I'm just trying to, like, I gotta, like, really crunch in my head here. I gotta crunch in my head here. Is it actually better to go for Fenrir? When you have Dispelling Exhales? I wanna, like, I will do that, and then I'll have an exhale and not be able to exhale something. Alright. Well, you don't have anything yet, so I think I'm just doing it, baby. Here's the Icetill. I have not seen anything in your graveyard yet, so... Is one of those dragons Ureni? Ureni? Come on now, Ureni. Wait, what the hell? You're playing some weird lands over there. I think one's probably good enough. There's our lovely Bloomvine. I might have to switch over to the Fenrir as you recommend. We'll see. We'll see. I think you basically always take blue if we're committed to that. No, you're taking my good stuff. Maybe I should start scrying, huh? I guess there's really no way to know. We're still gonna, you know, whatever the hell, so. Grip and rip, baby. Let's go. Alright, so I guess we just rip this, and then we still have enough for the Disdainful. Seems fine. Buff up the Explorer. Yeehaw. 3-turn clock. Hold up Exhale. Good luck for the RCQ, Astrals. I will definitely think about that. I'll get back to you on the Fenrir. I might have to join your Fenrir, Team Fenrir on that one. Wait till Manaman finds out Astrals. No, I knew that. No, trust me, I knew that one. I did know that. Progenitus? No, I definitely knew that one. Bro, turn 1 year for my... Isn't that awful? A turn 1 year ago. Or your turn, your go, right? Yeah, it's your go, isn't it? Alright, well, I haven't really seen anything from opponent here, so... That's always nice. Icetill Explorer with the Restless Vinestalk, I mean, literally just can kind of finish games, so... I do want to see if I can find my lovely Sandman. Kind of really put the ice on it. Icetill Explorer is kind of, I mean, it's probably not like the most meta-defining best card from EOE, but it's the best. What's it the best at? My subjective opinion. Here we go. Still have enough for an exhale too, so I mean... I probably will just exhale now, to be honest, because like, I mean, what, like, even if you, like, what are you gonna do here? Crater Hoof. I think I literally do, right? I mean, are you gonna really reanimate all... I don't think you can. No. I don't think you can really reanimate that, right? There's no way. And then next turn we just have more Vinestalks than you can handle, I guess. Like, if you had like a Bringer of the Last Gift or something crazy, Bale Merc. I guess, God, you actually could. You could go for Kavaro here, right? But as long as you don't have Bringer of the Last Gift, I don't think you can one-hit kill me, but... I think Bringer of the Last Gift is basically the only way to actually win, right? We'll give him a nice. We'll give him a cheeky nice just because they gave me a nice. So we'll give you one back. We'll give you one back there. Let's go ahead and ramp up before we send our lovely Vinestalks at you. Before we get into an oh so sweaty game 3. Okay. Bang bang. Oh, let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's fine. Whee! And they do have trample, my friend. Whee! It's been a while since I've built a deck that just ramps up to the high heaven with all this land. Like, having a lot of land is kind of fun. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Let's go ahead and run this back. We just have to prevent their stupid Kavaru plan. Yeah, with the Tidebinder, we should be okay here. There's really no reason to go for Stroke if they have Cavern, which is kind of unfortunate, but we should just be fine with the Exhales then. Well, I prefer the original. It's a nice cover of Zombie. Who sings the original Zombie, Saren? Is it the Cranberries, I believe? This is Bad Wolves. I don't know much about the band Bad Wolves, but that's who this is. Round 3, fight. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very underwhelming hand. I think I'm actually gonna have to mulligan this because, I mean, Doppelgang is fun, but like, damn, I don't know, man. This is a tough keep. I'm gonna mulligan this. We're gonna be a little bit more vigilant here. And now that we hit our Ghost Vacuum, I'm feeling a little bit better. How's like? Hey, there we go. Yes. I don't know if I'm on a chat delay, so my bad. My bad. Alright, let's go ahead and get down this lovely Ghost Vacuum. We still have the Tidebinder. If we get into our third land, we might be looking absolutely gorgeous here. I'm doing this right now because I just don't feel like holding up priority every 5 seconds, so I'm just going to do this right now. Yep. Opponent is on Temples, man. This is kind of wild. Temples in a graveyard deck, not even the Surveil. Kind of wild. You know what? They could have the Destruction thingy, so I think I actually do go for Tidebinder here. They might set down that 3-color enchantment. I think we just let this go. I mean, we're going to be able to Ghost Vacuum everything else. If they go in for Kavaru, we have the Tidebinder here, so... So there's nothing in, as long as we don't give them anything in the graveyard. Which, I do have Icetill Explorer, so like that could be kind of difficult. I think, do I want to Tidebind this thing? I think I do. I think I do, actually. Yeah, I think that's probably fine, right? Let's go and scoop you up. Scoop up Arden. As long as I don't give them anything to play. I mean, now we go Icetill. Fabled. Make them nice and annoyed with our Fabled. And again, if we do scoop up a little something something, I always want to grab the fort or the islands, most likely, because like if you grab the forest, we have the Bloomvine Regent. And next turn, we can just go for the Ghost Vacuum on a bunch of little stuff. I don't know how relevant that's going to be, but... I mean, we could actually steal Arden and a Crater Hoof Behemoth. So how many things you got in here? Harvester of Misery and the Usurper. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. If they make a Llanowar Elves, that's not that bad. If they make Arden, that's pretty bad. Problem with Hoof is that, I mean, we don't have haste. So, like, that's not going to do too much for us, right? They're going for it, huh? Then we got to take Arden, for sure. And then they go for Harvester of Misery. That's really not that bad. All things considered, yeah. I mean, this is manageable, right? Another land is a little unfortunate. I mean, we could just rip off a Ghost Vacuum here. Maybe we try to get a little cheeky here with these Fabled Passages. Maybe push for maybe one more thing. I mean, we kind of have it, though. Maybe if I find a Sandman, things change a little bit. Okay. So, what do I do now? I mean, we have Arden. I think I just have to rip this, right? Ghost Vacuum? I mean, what can we be really that afraid of here? Give it back to the Arden. We take this, then we do an Arden, right? We create a token of it. Oh god, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I guess it has to be Arden. Even though, like... Yeah, it's fine. We'll keep this one. We'll keep the one that has haste, obviously. It's got Menace. It's not exactly lethal, obviously, but... we should be able to clean up with Vinestalk. And they do have another Arden on the back crack here, though. So if they do have another, whatchamacallit... Okay, if they do have another Kavaru, which I kind of hope they don't. But if they do, they might just have us. Oh god, bring them the last gift. We might be cooked here. Maybe I shouldn't have given up my Ghost Vacuum then. So it just kind of comes down to, do they have their ace? They don't always have to have it, though. Isn't that kind of funny? So I guess it's got to be Behemoth. Exiles a creature they control, so it's got to be Behemoth. I mean, it's not Kavaru. I couldn't help but notice that that wasn't Kavaru that you played down there. So without that one card, I think you might be screwed here, my friend. And come to think of it, I think we got a Vinestalk. And because the opponent did give me a nice, I think I am a little bit inclined to give them a nice on this one. Do you have any creature in your graveyard? Do we give him the nice? Chat, do we give him the nice? I think we give him the nice. Cheeky! Cheeky! I receive, because I remember the nice you gave me, opponent. I remember the nice you gave me. And it didn't feel so good. Didn't feel that good, you know? So... how are you going to like this Vinestalk? Arden, let's go. So we're not doing Bringer of the Last Gifts. We're just going to do a Town Greeter. That's right. Yep. It is nice, isn't it? It is pretty nice, isn't it? So I guess we'll go 3-3. We have 5-5 Trample, 5-5, 5-5. Everything's juiced up to the high heavens. There we go. Let's go ahead and clank them up. Unless you want to attempt some blocks here. Oh, what's the matter, opponent? It's nice, isn't it? Mesta, hi. All right, I'm gonna keep this. It's a little clunky. It's a little potentially clunky. We need a little bit more land here. Redwood, how you doing here? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Idle Planet Miner? I've never heard of that one. Alright, we're gonna go for the Tome, because I'm gonna need to scry for some lands here. I've been terrorizing play with your Time Stop deck. That Time Stop deck is literally so funny. Alright, this is Vivi. You know the drill, how we do a Vivi here. If we lose the Vivi, then we just cry. That's what we do against Vivi. Alright, I think we gotta get down the Stormsoul. I mean, what else do we do? We're gonna exhale something? Not really. Gotta be fast, baby. How funny is that time stop deck, Redwood? It's pretty good, isn't it? Not to toot my own horn, but time stop is a something I've always wanted to do, and I was like, man, this is like, especially with Bellion and Mono Blue and like Illuge, that was a really fun deck to revisit. You sold your Galaxy for 5 billion? It's kind of a lot, isn't it? That sounds like a lot. I haven't said so much fun. Yes. That's what I try to make the ooh. So that's what I try to do around here. Fun, unique, but also wins. That's kind of what we'd like to do around here. So it's got to win, but it also has to win in a fun way. I think we'll keep that. Alright, I'm a little nervous. Can't lie to y'all. But it's VV. If we lose to VV, then, like, whatever. Every deck has a bad matchup versus VV. People never... Exactly. People do not expect that time stop on the stack. It's just not something that anybody ever, like, processes. They just never... It's just never a thing. Alright, let's exhale you. FFDP was really good earlier. They kind of went military, which was a lot funny. Oh, 5-finger death punch. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, they have, like, what, like, Bad Company or whatever the heck. That song's good, I think. It's a cover, I think. We'll scry, actually. I don't think we're in this for the long run. We're trying to get lands, I think. That's one way to get lands, isn't it? Alright, we'll go for it. Let's get it. Here's the thing, though. I do prefer the claim territory over the Fenrir. I know that Astros was giving me a lot of shit for it. But, like, look, now you have another land guaranteed to play next turn. The Fenrir doesn't do that. So now we have Ugin guaranteed. The Fenrir doesn't do that. Okay, uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Wild Ride. We got a Flood Maw then. If you have Spell Pierce, I'm in a lot of trouble, aren't I? Okay. Ugin. Goodbye. Still far from over because the stupid VV can get going. We know, we all know it can. We all know it can. So, oh my God, stop! Speaking of a character called this, Toxic by 2WEI. Toxic like Britney Spears toxic? Are we talking Britney toxic or what? Insight is vital to success. Marang River Regent. Can't counterspell anymore with Exhale, so that's kind of sucky, but... Alright, we might be looking okay here. Scholar. Please do not hit the cauldron. Please don't hit the cauldron. Please don't hit the cauldron. Please do not hit the cauldron. It's Britney, bitch. Classic. There is a toxic from a pop punk. I think Pop Goes Punk or whatever the hell. I don't know if that's the same one we're talking about, but it goes pretty good. A static. Are you talking about a static lullaby? This is the one I know. We're about to get cauldron. Please don't cauldron me. You know it's so broken. Oh. Isn't that so funny? That they just, like, don't have the cauldron. We're fine. We're fine. Over my head, Pop Punk goes off. Yeah. Over my head is, yeah, right? I think so. I think you're right. Alright, well, you know I have Ugin, right? You know I have Ugin. So, it's time to hit Ugin's ultimate. That sounds pretty fun. We only have one tome, because we already kind of used our tome, which kind of sucks, but... But I still think this is pretty fun, right? Yeah. I don't know if I really care so much about the FOMO. Mazemind Tome. I wish I had another... Maybe I do need one more colorless thing in here. I'll get to that here in a little bit. One moment. I gotta think about how I'm gonna defeat Vivi's evil ass. I think it has to be eidetic, as awful as that is.
Knowledge is a virtue.
So I got rid of all the colorless in my deck. Maybe I need one more tome, because I don't really plan on ripping it too much, but when we do, gosh, it's a little underwhelming hitting the Ugin. We don't just auto-win now, huh? It's kind of funny because we could still easily lose here, I think, which is just gross. All right. If I lose after an Ugin ult, I might have to just like crash my keyboard over my head here. Imagine if we played Red, Ill-Time Explosion, Dragonback Assault with Ugin. It sounds pretty fun. Alright, I'm gonna have to Dispelling Exhale this just to cut your mana. Alright, just so that we can cut the mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the hell out of here, Vivi. Get the absolute hell out of here forever. Alright, let's go ahead. Lit over my head, I got you. Celine, I got you. Now playing. Alright, Reclamation, Reclamation. Ghost Vacuum. I think we just don't want Doppelgang at all. We just have to interact with them super mega ultra quick. Tidebind on the Cauldron, I suppose. At least now with Ghost Vacuum, you do have another thing with Ugin, so that's kind of cool. Flood Maw, I think, is pretty good, actually, because you can do it on the Cauldron. Sab, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Mesh. Oh, I already read that. Dragonback Assault? I have been looking at that a little bit more. I actually debated going Teamer with this one, but I couldn't take your thunder. It would just be a weak version of Astral's Flame. I can't do that. Alright, so we're going to take our time, because this is VV, so whatever. We'll cut the Origins. I'm going to just try and get under VV, if that even makes no sense. We're going to try. We're going to try. Took game 1, which feels pretty damn good. I mean, we could Aetherize. I don't know. This looks fine. Fine-ish, right? I would be elated if we can beat this deck. Twice. I mean, it's not too bad, right? Resolving a Riddler is not nearly as bad as resolving, whatchamacallit, so I really want another land so that I can hold up Exhale. That's good. That's actually really good, because now I can comfortably hold up Exhale rather than commit to the Tome to find my third land. So that's nice. I'm still going to hit the Exhale, even though they can just harmonize it later, which kind of sucks, but I digress. Alright, Bloomvine. Cultivate Dragon. Bang, bang. So we do kind of have to tap out, unfortunately, for a turn here. Hopefully it's enough. Good, I was drawing someone to build the VV and best and so an opponent and I lost when choose. Yeah, Sab, you kind of call. I was being kind of mean yesterday because I was kind of annoyed with the VV decks killing me, but yeah, I was kind of grumpy. So I do apologize if I was a little bit upset with you yesterday, but yeah. VV is truly a different breed. John, how you doing? John, how we doing here? Alright, so, man, I don't really have anything in the graveyard for the Bloomvine, which kind of sucks. So I think my only option here, realistically, is, like, Tome. It's just Tome, and then hold up Tidebinder. I think that's okay. I'm just saying, though, if we were playing Fenrir there. Okay. If we were playing Fenrir there, we wouldn't have had that land drop. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Go for it. Go for it! Go for it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's the VV player gonna do? Alright, so I don't want to clown on him too much here yet, because I haven't finished the game yet, so. I do have the Flood Maw, though. Kind of nice. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep the Flood Maw. We might just need that. We might need that. So if I go Icetill Explorer, and then we go Vinestalk, I could go Scouring Stormsoul. We could also just gift them a fish with the Cauldron. I could do that. The only problem is it's not really a cost. No, it's not a cost. Okay. So if we counter it, doesn't work that way. I literally hate BD so much. This like sucks. Alright, we'll go Icetill Explorer, and then we'll just hold up the Into the Flood Maw. I think it's okay. It's not great, but... Vivi's just having his last fun in the sun before he gets shoved in the naughty box. Wake me up on November 10th. Alright, Vivi. Go for a wild ride. Yep. Get absolutely wrecked, dog. Hey, with all the disrespect in the world, disrespectfully have a bad time. Disrespectfully have a very bad time. Yeah, I like this card better than Fenrir. I'm sorry, Astrals, if you're still there. I don't know. It almost just feels like way better, but... Alright, we gotta go Scouring Stormsoul. I don't really have anything else to go for here, so... Still not... It's very far from over. They can still have just some sort of interaction, so... Bang, bang. And next turn, we do have Ugin. We do have this, that, the third... It's just going to come down to, can we protect our Tidebinder? I can't protect my Tidebinder, so hopefully it just lives. Azorius Synthesizer will probably play... I recommend it. Azorius Synthesizer is pretty good, Lexicon. With all due disrespect, right? Aaron, SCV players can have the day they deserve. Bloomvine is better in this package for sure. I think it base. I think it is. I think it is base. Ads, brother, ew. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry, Adam. They are gross, aren't they? No. Don't you dare go crazy. Okay, how crazy can they go here? If they have Wild Ride in their hand, then we're just dead, I think. Oh my god. Please don't have Wild Ride. Yeah. So you got 2 mana here. I think that we might be okay. If we just cast Ugin, aren't we okay? Okay, that sucks, but then they're done. They're done for this turn, right? Vivi's tapped out. Right? They can't have any other threat. Okay. Sure. I think we can't win yet here, though. Right? Okay, they can do that. Well, then, hold on. Wait, why would you do that? Oh, okay, because you have oh, my God! You have double VV now! I forgot. They have double VV now. Yo, that's so gross. I forgot. Now you have double VV. Not only does VV have VV, but VV has a VV Cauldron, the VV Cauldron, the Cauldron VV, and the VV Cauldron is double VV. Oh my god. Is it my turn? No way. You're telling me it's my turn? No way. No, I don't know. Is it my turn? Is it actually my turn? You're telling me this is my turn. So I'm sure you have a Flood Maw then, right? Alright, so you've got Flood Maw, obviously. Obviously. I should have kept that Exhale. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I was too tilted. There's another one. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was too tilted. I think I was too tilted to think straight. So I had an Exhale. I was thinking, okay, now I'm seeing this. Now they have a Flood Maw for sure. Okay. Wait, I couldn't go for... Well, I can't go for... Well, this would be lethal. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so upset with myself. We could have put him away, but now I think we lose now. I think we lose now because they're just gonna Flood Maw something here for sure, right? All right. I think we have to pop. Isn't it so gross? I think you pop the Cauldron. You have to pop Cauldron. Yeah, you have to pop Cauldron, I'm pretty sure. Let's swing in here. And let's see if we can find... Let's go for Ugin first, right? We'll go Ugin. Well, actually we can't. We actually can't pop the Agathas? Okay. I would rather pop the Cauldron, but Ugin kind of can't. I'm very sure they have a whatchamacallit, a Flood Maw here. Alright. So they're going to Flood Maw the Storm dude, but then we have 3 left over that we can kind of get back. Alright. Yeah. But now they have... I think we just lose now. I'm so mortified that we didn't keep the Exhale. I'm actually, like, not happy. I'm so upset. I'm just so upset. I had the Exhale, I just didn't see it straight, because I was just so aggravated. Cephers, what does VV's story text say? Anything? I think it says GG, right? It says, at the beginning of your upkeep, you win the game. I cannot believe I got rid of that Exhale. Just an absolute blunder. A crucial blunder. Because now they go Wild Ride. They've got profs. They've got all the mana in the world. I think we just lose now. I mean, they have unlimited mana here. I'm too stubborn to click the L button here, but... So, we've got the Soul Cauldron. They have profs. I'm going to concede here. I don't think there's any real reason to play this out, right? There's no real reason to play that out. They're just going to take the longest turn in actual human history. The actual longest thing in human history. And we're just going to lose at the end of it. So, good game. I cannot believe it, though. I really cannot believe it. They made the error of not ripping the Flood Maw. I made the crucial error of not keeping that Exhale. I mean, I'm going to lose sleep over that one. That was just... They didn't have the blatantly open mana, because it was very convoluted. It was very, very convoluted and hidden and secret. They didn't have the removed Tidebinder. Into that line was so hidden when I had the decision to do the Exhale. It was tough. It was tough. Astrals with the 200! Thank you so much. You're gonna lose sleep over not playing Fenrir? Oh, I don't know about that. I appreciate the cheers, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna lose sleep for sure. I'm gonna lose sleep over for sure. I still haven't even, like, decided, is Fenrir the play or not? I don't know. I do like having that extra land in my hand, but I do like it. I do like it. Round 3, fights. Let's go and keep this. What's up, bro? He's not playing. Astro's Flame just subscribe! Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. More than you know. More than you know. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Keep win 1, lose 1. This is so annoying. You're in Diamond 3s, James? James, you're in Diamond 3? There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in Diamond 3. It's only the 10th of the month, so... Alright, I think I have to hold this up for the profs. We'll just counter the profs, because if that lands, then we're really upset, so... I guess. Sure. Let's just slow them up. I think our best chance to win is just being fast as possible. Maybe we get into an Ugin. The only problem with Ugin is it can't exile the Cauldron, so... We hydrate, our VV stay salty. I'm in flat 2. Alright, let's bounce the VV. It doesn't even really matter a whole lot, because then they go VV, and then they go any, like, 1-drop, and they can just start building up, so... Not fun. But I do have the Marang here, I think, right? So we can possibly go in for Ugin. We discard the Scouring Stormsoul. Of course. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So if they go for VV, we can just exile it on the spot. Hopefully they don't wild ride. Please don't wild ride it. Please don't. End your turn. End your frickin' turn, you loser. I'm getting like just like as the days go on, just toxic as hell. Just toxic. And I don't even care. I feel the hate boiling inside me. The absolute hatred boiling inside me. James, there's a lot of RNG and a lot of variance in this game, so... We're too busy watching Magic to play Magic. Yeah. Fun gaming experience. The Clown, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? How are you doing, the Clown? I think Ugin's dead. But that's okay. At least we got rid of the VV here. It just sucks because when you play against VV... Their turn 3 is more powerful than your, like, turn 6. And I'm not joking you. Like, unchecked, my turn, like, 5 or 6 play is literally not even close to their turn 3 play. It's like, it's crazy, man. You have to be 4 turns ahead of them. It's so dumb. Am I eating Wendy's? There you go. What you got from Wendy's, Clown? Please, Astrals, please. I will say, I will pray to Ugin. I pray to Ugin that you dodge VV tomorrow, Astrals. Good luck, my friend. I think I lose. Wait, I just lose now, right? Because now they have Wild Ride. Don't I just lose now? I'm pretty sure I just lose. Like, on the spot now. Only 4 weeks this apparently. Yeah. I hope, James. I hope so. Man, I really hope so. I really, really hope so. My God. VV can't hurt you. They're gonna get like 15 attacks. I know, and it sucks too because literally. Oh. Wait, what? I will not die here again, baby. Why didn't they go for Wild Ride? Hold on. That had to be a misplay, right? Why wouldn't you go for Wild Ride on the FOMO? I was tapped out. Alright, well, it's not even looking great here, but... Give me another card, please. Can't do too much here. I mean, we can Tidebind something. $99 Astros. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. They don't want the anything to say. Yeah, I don't know, Adam. I don't know what's going on there. Not a huge fan of that. Okay. That seems really weird they just wouldn't go for the Wild Ride, though. Okay. Okay. I probably will just Flood Maw. I mean, they do have a VV. I lied. So this becomes a 4/5. Well, if they have Cauldron, don't I have to just Scream? I guess we're just like going all in into the game right here and just hoping they don't have Cauldron. I think this is okay because we're already hitting the profs, you know what I mean? So like I said, they go for Cauldron. They can't go directly into it. Okay, that's fine. The profs is what really cracks the Cauldron because they already have the Cauldron here. You can almost all... BV, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. Oh, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off, BV. Ghost Vacuum. What are we getting rid of here? What are we gonna rip off now? I think it's maybe is it FOMO or is it Profs? I think it's probably Profs here, right? Give me this. Gimme. Okay. Nothing in the graveyard here. So what's the actual play, though? Before I get too excited. I haven't hit my land drop, right? I'm almost positive I have not. That's okay. We'll get some lands here. We'll get some lands here. Bang, bang. And now we have we at least have access to this. No, we do not. I lied. All right, I lied. Well, let's just hold still and then just hold up the Tidebinder. Wait, hold on. Did I go for it? Hold on. Wait. Did I hit Ugin's ability there? Uh-oh. Did I hit Ugin's ability there? Did I miss a +2 or no? I drew... Okay, I was like, wait. Okay. Fuck you! Get fucked, VV.